if you want to do dive.
Okay, so that means you have to have a lot of good focus on target acquisition and also a good tempo on how you're going to approach those targets. And I think RTFM is actually doing what 9K is saying because they're winning 2 fights in a row. And this is, wow, I don't think RTFM ever lost a member so far. And if you just look at the echo damage here,
of the Junkerkin team, because you have a Junkerkin out, and that is making more easy to your Junkerkin team. DPS can dive.
Okay, so even though if the Doomfist is able to dive himself, you're saying that the Junker Queen enables both the Tracer and the Echo to, I guess, do their jobs more comfortably, and that shows because look at the kill feeds, Hope and Xiaolan. I don't know if they can sustain because there are not enough bodies on Personate Gang to keep that happen, and RTFM, now they're not... Well, I mean, they have a lot of ultimates to use on their bank. They're using all of them, and I think this one is going to the side of RTFM 9K.
Yeah. Sorry, because I was focusing on the game because I'm still thinking about the chance about their winning condition because they still have a chance to touch the point a lot, but if you have Echo, it's not easy to do that because Echo is one of the best hero for the finish the game of the target.
So you're saying that Echo is a little bit here in Control Center. We are seeing basically the same composition that both teams used.
Yeah, but this map Sojourn have a much more easy to make it a value compared to the last map, but still they need to take the space, but I think the Personate Gang choose the wrong direction to enter because Junker can take a lot of space with the...
So they need to go a little bit to the sidelines rather than main, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
And RTFM is actually taking advantage of Personate Gang going through main because Xiaolan is just farming kills and ultimates all around, getting all the way down to half health. All health bars are getting low across the side of RTFM. Maybe they were a little bit too enthusiastic here. They're losing a member or... Oh, well, just a member, so... but they still got 2, so they are winning out in the trade. And it looks like it will be a stalemate for just a second as Personate Gang regroups. But remember, RTFM is ahead again once on the ultimate side because they were having more eliminations and they were doing more damage. So, there's no Echo on this side, but is this a snowbally comp like you said in the previous Gardens here?
Yeah, because I already mentioned yesterday because Echo is only the reason right now the pick because you want to counter the Genji, and if the Genji not exist, Echo value is high, but then mean if you don't have an Echo, you can play the Genji.
Okay. And also, I guess, my guess is that because there isn't a high ceiling, maybe it's one of the reasons why you would prefer the Genji over the Echo. And while we were talking, RTFM just used a Rampage.
So RTFM doesn't need to be like aggressive. They just need to force out the ulti at here, and after that, their time.
Yep, RTFM are using a lot of ultimates here. They're using 3 ultimates. They only have the Pulse Bomb left, but they know that if they win this fight, they win the round and they win the map. So they are not holding back here, and that is also a wipe, and overtime is triggered. However, I don't think there's anyone to touch, and that is 2-0. First map to RTFM. RTFM takes the first win of OWCS Pacific. Maybe, is that just going to be to pull back Xiaolan after that shot?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But, RTFM showing they're not just one show about the rush comp, they're just choose a hero dependent map because this is definitely one of the better Doomfist map, but he totally died.
Yeah, where did he die? Like he died off screen. But okay, RTFM is okay. RTFM just stopped. They were like, okay, we had fun for about like 30 seconds, and we're going to be on our serious face right now. Ruler is back on the Junker Queen. Xiaolan is back on the Echo. So this is basically almost the same composition that they showed in Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, but this map, Echo is good at the attack. Yeah, I already showed it, but yeah, let's go to say a bit more about this point. Because the why I say that because Echo can play much more like a Genji style, like easy to dive to the enemy, and also I already mentioned Junker can like a shout and everything like they're taking the space. They can also control the dive tempo. But Doomfist team need to be like aggressive. But if you don't have an Echo or Genji, you always need to wait until your soldier need energy for the diving. But that is you never can charge during the fight.
Yeah, but also, like, good point, okay, in a sense that because we don't have shields or we don't have a lot of, I guess, because the entire team of RTFM is so mobile. Like, you have the Tracer, you have the Echo, even the Junker Queen compared.
You don't have a Tracer to dive on the same time because your Tracer is going to be marked by enemy Junker Queen Tracer. So it's gonna be not easy job. You need a much more dive hero because you have a hit scan dive. It's not gonna be working in this meta.
Yeah, so but the problem is, remember, if we look at our notes, okay, Personate Gang, Ong10, his hero pool is Sojourn, Widowmaker, Cassidy. It's not necessarily a dive, and it's showing because we've been talking about compositions, and RTFM is, like, they have 4 minutes on the time bank, and they're already approaching the second checkpoint. Like 0.07 meters. If Personate Gang just holds this, I'm gonna call it a miracle.
Yeah, unfortunately, this meta is not good with the hit scan, but if you want to using the hit scan, I think let her choose like a Sigma or Orisa for the like a counter diving. They're possible, but I think low ceiling is a good point to mention it because I think Genji, they still don't have echo. You can just easily can dive to the enemy and no one can stop the Genji right now.
Alrighty, and Personate Gang, they're using ultimates, but they're still losing the fight. Hope 2K pulse bomb, and I don't think the payload has ever stopped except for the checkpoint stops, maybe.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Because I'm really interested in this point because I think still have like a Junkerkin ulti, but Junkerkin ulti can counter easily by enemy Kiriko. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be interesting fight because if you one time you've stopped the Junkerkin comp, I think they have still the potential to gonna be like a full hold. But I just hope him.
Okay. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll see how they're gonna do that. Maybe, I don't know. If I was playing a comp here, maybe the call. They're having actually 2 DPS heroes going to dive with the with the Doomfist, excuse me. But Brawler and Jinso using their ultimates. Hope taking down NDF first. Yes, Spawn uses their Kitsune as well, but the support line falls and Genji falls as well. So I think that is gonna be it for the resistance of Personate Gang, and that is a full push by RTFM. 3 minutes on the time bank. Wow, that is going to be a hard time bank to beat. And look, RTFM used the Dragon
Person.
Especially with that charged up and powered punch, that has a big stun, especially if you hit it on the wall. But maybe it's not even needed, but okay. Both Lucio's traded out, so RTFM probably will be having their respawn advantage. Oh, no, excuse me, Personate, because they are the attacking side. Excuse me. But, oh, that was a big stun, and Newers got taken out. Fawn, very low Fawn taken out as well. Personate Gang has to regroup, and they have to do it fast. They're getting staggered one by one. NDF taken down. That's going to be more timers on the off the time bank, and can actually start winning those fights is when Ong10 with those charged right clicks be able to take out or maybe even just force any hero from RTFM back so that they can have the necessary space needed. And there is Jinsung's Kitsune Rush. However, Ruler falls is the one that falls first. First casualty for the side of RTFM. Personate Gang does have the positional advantage now. But will they be able to capitalize and actually tap the point? Because no follow-up kills are going to be there. That means RTFM does have time to regroup and take the offensive. Xiaolan with the Dragon Blade takes out NDF. Personate Gang once again has to fall back.
I'm really interested about what happened at the point side because once the Junker can have a point, it's not easy to like.
Oh, Personate Gang is approaching a lot of good ultimates here. They're starting with the sound barrier to make sure that they have the sustain to fight, to make this fight longer. But RTFM just disengages and uses their sound barrier of their own, so it's their time to make the aggression there. Newers with the Dragon Blade, but will they be able to take a kill? No, not yet. And Newers is taken down by Xiaolan, so this is going to be another teamfight win yet for RTFM. And Personate Gang is struggling to find ground into this game, even on the second map. 30 seconds remaining. This may be the last push, and that's going to be a delayed kill on NDF on purpose to make time easier for them for RTFM.
Yeah, in this time, though a lot of players say like a staggle, and if you're someone killed it, they're yelling to that player.
Oh really? So the comms are like, wait, slowly, no! Why did you kill him? All right. So, but Personate Gang, they still have the overclock, which they're using right now. They need to make this happen, and if they want to cap the first map at first point, overtime is triggered. Xiaolan taking down.
Still have a lot of chance. Because their point is just only need one tick meaning like they have advantage for do that. And their Doomfist is not good for the control of the point.
Okay, so Personate get their positions.
This is classic like a spawn capping angle because enemy have a really narrow angle to like a lead taking, and during the lead taking, you have a much more better high ground than the enemy, so you can bully the enemy whole time during the rotation. So this is a lot of teams have a nightmare. But if you're just looking for the trade as much possible, there's a way, or you using like a mobility hero like a tracer to take the space. To go to the card.
Yeah, the card is actually bypassed the barricade and actually touched the card. So if they touch the card, they pressure the defending team to go defend the card, right? So that's maybe how you kind of alleviate the pressure here. Okay, Ruler taking down. That is a start for Personate Gang. So that is a lot of pressure alleviated for Personate Gang. They have some breathing space, but Hope takes down NDF, so it's an even fight. Maybe RTFM can get Ruler back in the fight earlier. Maui, a lot of kill feeds going on in favor of RTFM. So Personate Gang, yes, they did make a breakthrough, but they're no longer spawn camped, but they have 9 seconds. 9K, they have 9 seconds, and they have the support ultimates. They have to use them to full effect if they want to win. But no, we have both supports down. One of them was holding their ultimate, and one of them just died while casting. We call that an Ajax, possibly. And I think that is going to be the end for Personate Gang here.
He hold the whole time the ulti from the first point and the end of the point. 50-50% of the fight, but most of the team prefer Esperanza because Esperanza is a well-made design, and when that map came out, a lot of teams just like automatically just want to play that map.
All right, so what's your worst push map on?
Colosseum.
Coliseum. All right, Blizzmod. Well, Blizz devs, you heard the man. Fix Coliseum. But no, that's a joke. But we're going into the map. We're seeing a little bit of changes on the side of RTFM here. We're seeing Kurumi instead of Hope, I believe. So that is, just look at Kurumi for a second. We've been seeing this player in Meow and OUA Esport, and this is a hit scan player with a lot of Ashe, Widowmaker, and Tracer plays. So maybe they want to play the hit scan a little bit, or maybe they just want Kurumi just to play.
As you mentioned, they bring the hit scan with the Junker King. That is like a classic 2 years ago, the comp. So it's only 2 years. I was like a surprise. I would think it was last year, but this is like a classically you can make it a lot of pressure with do that, but you don't have any more like a soldier can like a charge energy. And Ramatra is one of the brutal comp to you can make it a space and just dive in, and that's it. Meaning I want to giving more credit for the Ramatra comp, but yeah, let's try hard more.
Okay, so you're saying that Personate Gang successfully been using their ultimates. They're using ultimates but still losing the fight, and this time they have taken down the soldier that was using the overclock. So maybe this is a silver lining, maybe the start of a comeback for the side of Personate Gang. RTFM, they are holding on. Well, no, I was about to say they were holding on to their ultimates, but Jinsung used the Kitsune Rush and still lost the fight. So maybe this is that perfect time to use that Coalescence.
Yeah, this is a perfect time for them because they're already using like a soldier ulti and their Kiriko ulti. So this is meaning
never mind.
He bring back.
Hey, at least Fawn did not die using the ultimate.
Yeah.
So, but nevertheless, it looks like it's stopped to the progress that Personate Gang was making. They probably wanted to make the snowball into a little bit more progress here, but again, RTFM is winning fights even without using ultimates here. So it is back to the pushing stage of RTFM. They have already passed the 100-meter mark. They are willing to finish this game before 10 given minutes here.
Yeah, push map 10 minutes too much. I want to reduce the time.
So you want to play competitive matches on quick play rules? Okay. So RTFM is saying wish granted because Ruler is using the rampage. Xiaolan is looking for blood with that Dragon Blade, and Xiaolan is looking for a assassination angle here on the flank of Personate Gang, but spotted out and punished. But Xiaolan did take Vaughn with him. So it's going to be a 5v5 fight. Jinsung using that Kitsune Rush. Newers using the Dragon Blade somehow lives, but not for long. And it looks like RTFM does have enough members to finish the map. And look, I don't want to say this in a bad way, but the break was longer than